Hi, it's me again. A little technical difficulties this morning. Sorry, we're running a little bit late getting this going. For those of you who don't know, my name is Carolyn Parkinson. I own the Twisted U, and welcome to Twisted U Live. For those of you that kind of are jumping back on right now, I super apologize for that. And Chadwick, again, stop texting me. Thank you. That would be great. So I'm gonna start just kind of cruising in to what we got today. And I always like to start with what I'm wearing, which for some of you that have been watching these lives might remember I started knitting this about a month ago, and it is called the Anchors Summer Shirt. It is by Petite Knit, and I made it with Wool Pop, which is a new yarn that we have in here. And I've got some great colors to show you. It is a 50% wool, 35% superwash, and then 15% nylon, which you can see the little nylon is that fun little shiny bit in there. And so these are just a couple of colors that you can choose from. I knit the extra large, and it is, I had to break into a 4 skein, used about a third of a 4 skein. So I think totally worth it. Loved working with the yarn, super soft. But that bamboo gives it such a nice drape. It's pretty awesome. It's 248 yards per skein, and it's available here. It's a DK weight in case you have something else you'd like to knit up in it. It's a lovely yarn. I highly recommend it. What am I knitting? So I started, we have a few of these cakes left by Alexandra, and it was those custom colorways that we had done for the spring tangle. And God, I just love these skeins, and I'm always looking for something more to knit with them. This is the one I'm knitting with today. All right, and I just wanted something that was, I like to wear the sleeveless tops, tank tops and stuff like that. But you go into buildings and there's air conditioning and it's freezing. And so I'm always looking for something I can just throw over my shoulders that's light, but will kind of keep me a little bit warm. And so I am knitting the Summer Fling Topper, and of course I didn't bring the pattern over, so I don't have a picture for you. But Chadwick is going to drop that in the comments down below, and so you can go and look at it yourself. But this is how it's knitting up. So I'm knitting this. It's a DK weight. It's Alexandra's Pendleton base DK weight, and I'm knitting it on 15s. It's going super fast. I love it. I love it. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of a poncho, and I do love my ponchos an awful lot. So I think it's going to be a great knit, and I am going to have it done in time to wear for the rest of this lovely summer this really super hot summer that we're experiencing right now. But I think it's going to be great, and I love the color. It's such a good, fun pop color. So that is what I'm knitting with today. Now I want to, as most of you know, if you've been watching on Facebook and stuff, we have a special guest today. And I'd like to introduce you to Chelsea Walker of Acid Veil Yarns.
Hi guys.
Chelsea, thanks for joining us today. Can you talk a little bit about what you're wearing?
Sure. Back up a little bit here.
Ooh, wrong way. Still getting used to that joystick. There we go.
Yep, today I'm wearing the Kemper top. It is patterned by Born and Raised Knits. I knit it in like it's knit in a DK weight merino cashmere nylon in backcountry and copper wing.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I love it. That's a perfect knit for when it's 105 degrees out.
Yeah, it's just the thing for this weather.
What are you knitting right now?
Right now I am knitting a sweater by Andrea Mowry. Pink Velvet is what it's called. I didn't bring it with me, but it's I'm knitting it with camel and silk for the colorwork part, and then a really cool blend that I got from Montana. It's like buffalo and silk and a little bit of alpaca. So
Oh my
really
gosh.
nice.
That is going to be the warmest sweater ever.
Yeah, really warm, really pretty, really cool.
Yeah, it helps in these Idaho when we have, you know, sub-zero temperatures to 105.
The normal weather.
Yeah, those will help for the sub-zeros for sure.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Chelsea. We're going to be talking to Chelsea a little bit more. She's going to show us what she brought in for the trunk show that starts today. Her stuff is going to be here for a week. We're going to have a little talk. She's going to tell us about herself, and she has brand new base that she dyed up for us, and you'll get to see a little bit of that. I do want to mention a couple of weeks ago, we were selling a kit, and we did a promotion where we're donating 10% of those proceeds, or it was $10 from each kit. Anyhow, to Jesse Tree, right? And Jesse Tree is a great local organization that provides support, information, and rental assistance to our neighbors at risk of eviction and homelessness. And, you know, clearly that is becoming more and more in the forefront of the issues that are arising from the whole COVID pandemic fiasco. And so they are investing in prevention. And so we, from the kits that we sold, we collected $60, and I offered to match that. So I have a check here that's going out to Jesse Tree for $120. So thank you to all of those that supported Jesse Tree and us by buying those kits, and we're excited to be able to help out our community in, you know, in any way that we can. So thank you for that. What is next? So a kit this week. You know what? We kind of decided we have got a nice collection of kits right now, and we thought, wouldn't it be a great idea at this moment to just go ahead and run a promotion that includes all of our kits? And so we are doing a promotion that is going to be a buy one, get one free on the kits. So if you use BOGO kit, B-O-G-O kit, as your code when you order online or when you come in, then you can take advantage of that promotion. So I'm gonna kind of walk you around a little bit. I have a few of our kits that I want to show you, and we are going to take a look at those real quick. And so I've got here, we have the felted, I have a new toy that I'm working with, still trying to figure out all the bells and whistles. The white felted soap, these are those beautiful felted soaps and earrings that Natalia's been working on. She is doing such an amazing job with those, and they're just the coolest things. Make some of the coolest gifts too, by the way. If anybody's looking to get ahead on their Christmas gift giving making, then this is a great project. This is the sparkler shawl that we have here in the store. This is one of my favorite colorways. I just can't get enough of that beautiful copper. So it's a poncho, I believe, not a shawl. But it is great just to add a little bit of bling, and it's, again, you get into one of those indoor where it's super chilly from the AC, that something like this is a really nice addition to your wardrobe. Here we have the changing staircase shawl. Sorry. Okay, so that's just a nice little airy shawl, has some nice lace work there. And we have matched that up with our Alexandra. It looks like the Dark Side of the Moon line. So we've got a few of those kits available. This is the Bamboozled headband that we paired up with our Ella Ray Superwash. We of course have these fantastic little sock monsters. Isn't he adorable? Natalia did that one up, and he is so cute. And it's a great project for kids. Can't express that one enough. And the last one I have is this beautiful shirt here, beautiful top. This is the Cancun lacy box top. And we're doing that with our Cosette. And it looks like it takes 2 skeins. So again, you have another one of those great tops that are super fantastic over a tank top or something, and it keeps those shoulders a little bit warm when you end up in the AC. So that is that. We're gonna transfer this back. Put this little guy down. Hello again. All right. So that is our promotion. Buy one, get one kits. Please drop the code. Well, don't drop. Like, put that in for your code when you're ordering online, or mention it when you come in here. So please eat up these kits, and we got some new ones coming. So we're going to move on to Chelsea now, and she is going to walk us through her yarn and tell us a little bit about her and what she's doing. All right, I'm going to get this camera switched around. There we go. All right, Chelsea, so let's talk about how you got started.
Okay. Well, I learned how to knit when my daughter was born, which was about 12 years ago. There was kind of a gap in the kind of colors that I like to use for knitting, and so I started dyeing yarn. A few years later, like 3 years later, I started kind of casually selling online, and that was how I got started.
Very cool. That is always fun. Born out of a need, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So where do you find your inspiration these days?
A lot of my inspiration comes from nature, movies, science, like science, and like gems and minerals and things like that.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. And what is next for Acid Veil?
Well, I had big plans to start doing all the festivals this year, but that didn't happen. So I'm hoping, like, as things kind of settle down and things start opening back up, I'll be able to do more in-person events and kind of get going on the festivals.
Well, very cool. I am so grateful that you were able to be with us today, and we absolutely love having you here. So let's go take a look at your yarn.
Sure, thanks for having me. All right, so I brought one new base. The new base is this one. It's a merino and mohair blend. I'm a big fan of mohair, but I don't like carrying it along with another yarn. So I found this base, and it just kind of combines both of those things. It's got the mohair fuzz, feels kind of silky, and then also just a really nice squishy merino. So
Oh, it sure did take that dye well too. These are some
Yes.
gorgeous, gorgeous colors.
yeah, it liked the dye, and it took the speckles. Some of the speckles kind of came out. I wasn't sure how that would work out,
Oh, it did.
but yeah, so I'm excited about that one.
Excellent. So what have we got over here?
This is my Divine Silky Merino. It's a single ply fingering weight. It's pretty much my favorite yarn to dye and also to knit. It takes the dye beautifully.
It
And
does.
it's so soft.
It does. And how many of these different, and do you have these available on your website as well?
I do, yes. The Divine Silky Merino is available on my website. I don't have the new one on my website yet. It's brand new.
Yeah. And what about the buffalo and the camel blends you spoke of?
Oh, yep. I think I have some on my website. If not, I will shortly. I have a little bit on hand.
Well, I'm going to go check that out.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how much I love buffalo.
We have a question.
Awesome. Thank you, because I can't see any questions.
Yeah, from Pamela. How did you come up with the name Acid Veil?
Oh, well, I dye with acid dyes. And it just kind of came together. It's like acid dyes, like sometimes you layer up the colors, so you're kind of like putting a veil over different colors, and it worked out.
That's a great question, Pamela. Thank you. Do we have any more questions or comments? We want to...
I'll get myself up here.
Yeah, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to shoot a message down, and all of these comments will be added to our giveaway for next week. So
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Okay, wow, and these will all be available online as well as in the store. All right, I got to get my camera switched around again. Hi.
Talk a little louder too. I don't think that's what Chadwick's saying.
Okay, gonna talk a little louder. Maybe it's time to get that mic out and start utilizing that, right? All right, Chelsea, thank you so much. She is one of our most favorite local dyers, and we are thrilled to have you in here and hope to just always have a little Acid Veil in the store for you guys to peruse and take home. Oh, we did talk about, you need to talk about your kitty rescue stuff. Sorry, we're gonna go right back. I have it in my notes and I kind of missed that. So we're gonna switch back around.
Sure.
Possibly one of these days it'll make it. There we go. All right, Chelsea, tell us about kitty rescue.
I started working with Happy Jack Cats a couple months ago, and so far we have brought in to my home 13 kittens and cats and gotten them new homes. We just picked up a new little girl last night, and she's somewhere in my house. But it's been really awesome. I love having all the little kitties come through, and also finding them new homes. It's really fun. My kids love it too.
Oh my gosh, I'll bet. I can't imagine having all those kitties around all that yarn.
Oh, they stay in very different areas of the house.
That's smart.
Yeah.
We have a couple more questions. Stacy asks, what weight is the newest yarn?
Oh, it's a fingering weight yarn. It has, I believe, 395 yards per skein.
Nice. Is that the buffalo?
Oh no, this is the merino and mohair.
Okay. And then we have some other questions about the buffalo yarn. Maggie was asking, could you tell us a little bit more about it and
Sure.
what the price point is?
Yeah, it's spun over in Montana. It's actually raised and spun in Wyoming. Sorry, it's from Wyoming. I would have to double check. I think that it's 50 gram skeins, and I believe they're either $16 or $18 a piece. With, I believe, like 300 yards per skein. It's pretty generous yardage.
Did you say what weight it was?
Oh, it's a light sport weight.
Oh, nice sport weight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's pretty, you can use it. I mean, it works for fingering weight or like sport weight type stuff.
Great.
Yeah.
Love versatility.
Yeah.
Any other questions, Natalia?
Michelle says, your yarn is my favorite.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
I know it's Chandra's favorite as well.
Okay, thank you. So, for anything that is bought through this trunk show, we are going to be donating 10% of those proceeds to Happy Jack. Is that correct?
Awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. So, know that your purchases are definitely helping out some more local organizations here, which I feel like we just can't do enough. So that is super fun. Thank you for bringing that to us. We appreciate it. I'm going to move on to just a couple of notes here. We've got the KAL going to be starting on August 17th, and we're going to be doing the Love Note. So, which is a beautiful little sweater top, and it has some fantastic different options. You know, you can make it a crop top, you can make it a short sleeve, long sleeve, 3/4. And one of the coolest things I love about this is that you can pick like any weight. They have it rewritten for every weight of yarn that you could choose. And so you really get to just pick the one thing that you love and make a great top out of it. And I would like to mention that Acid Veil might be a really great option for that. We also have Hole in the Wool and Red Stag trunk shows coming in before the start date on this. So you could check those out as well if you don't have something already picked out. We're going to be meeting, again, it starts August 17th. We're going to be meeting for 3 weeks from 6 to 8 p.m. in the evening. And it's going to be here at the shop, and we're going to meet in the parking lot back there underneath the tree, so we'll have a nice little bit of shade there. You are encouraged to please bring a chair, your most comfortable chair. We will be practicing social distancing, and we require that you do wear a mask when you're in the group. So we appreciate that, appreciate your efforts to help people stay safe and to feel safe. So thank you. Cindy will be running this one, and the staff says it is a great first garment project. So if you happen to have just been waiting and kind of nervous about tackling something a little bit bigger, that would be great. This is a great start. So sign up on the website. It's kind of, you know, it's like a class. You go on and pay for it and get signed up. We do have limited seating in this. So it's first come, first serve. So if this is something you want to do, I'd get on it right away. Quick reminder that we are still doing Stitch Night on Wednesdays. What time, Natalia?
6:30 to 8:30. You can come a little early though if you want.
6:30 to 8:30, and you're welcome to come a little bit early if you'd like. You can watch Facebook for any kind of updates or anything on that.
Yeah, it's been really fun. So a lot of people have been liking it. It's nice and cool in the park. And yeah, it's been good.
Awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
We are going to be having a sack sale, semi-annual clearance sale. We're a little late getting it started this year, but we're going to start it on August 8th. And it's, for those of you that know, those of you who don't, it's a progressive sale. We start everything at about 25%, and then we'll change it to 50%, and then you'll have items up to 75% off towards the end of the sale. So be watching for that and come in and check out what we've got. I think we are ready for our giveaway now. Chelsea has got some gorgeous yarns that she has provided for our giveaway today.
So I have these 3 colors.
Oh, what is the, what base did you use?
Oh, this is the Divine Silky Merino. We've got Razzmatazz. I don't know if you can, sorry about my nail polish, but hopefully you can see that.
That is amazing. I think
It's
that's
got,
my
like,
favorite.
Pink and some teal and some purples. Really cool. This is Trusty. It's like a really good classic navy blue. It looks pretty awesome with this. Really makes the teal bits pop out. And then Empress is the last one. It's just a really cool glazed, like lavender purple. And they look pretty cool together.
It makes such a pretty fade.
So,
I just
yeah.
think that is going to be an amazing project for
Yeah.
somebody, whatever they choose to do with it.
Yep, color work, a fade, pretty much anything would be cool.
All right, if you want to
So-
back up, we'll do a little, we'll get in the frame here. We're going to maintain some social distancing. All right, I know my arm's at least 3 foot. All right.
All right, so it looks like the name is Lindsay Bruns.
Oh, it's going to be backwards on there.
They can maybe see it.
It's going to be backwards. Lindsay Bronze, congratulations! Thank you so much, Chelsea, for coming in, sharing your beautiful yarns with us. Come in, check them out. We look forward to seeing you in here. So please, if you have any, if you're interested in being in next week's drawing, please just drop a comment down below, and we'll make sure to get your name in that. All right, everybody, stay safe, stay happy, stay a little twisted. We'll catch you next week.